Right now, inside your brain, there is a structure the size of an almond. It has no language, no logic, no ability to distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. And it is running your life. It is called the amygdala, and it is the reason you stay in situations that are slowly destroying you. The reason you do not take the risk that could change everything. The reason you rehearse catastrophe at 3 a.m. when the world is silent and your mind is screaming. In the next 6 minutes, I am going to show you exactly how this tiny structure hijacks your entire existence, and how to take back control. What fear actually is, and what it is not. Most people believe fear is a response to danger. It is not. Fear is a prediction, your brain scanning the environment, or your own imagination, and concluding that something bad might happen. Might, not will, not is, might. The amygdala does not wait for confirmation, it acts on possibility, on pattern, on anything that resembles a previous threat, real or imagined. This means your brain is generating fear responses to scenarios that do not exist, to conversations that have not happened, to outcomes that will never occur. Neuroscientists estimate that approximately 85% of the things people fear never actually happen, and of the 15% that do, 79% of people report they handled it better than they expected. You are afraid of almost nothing real. You are afraid of your own mind's projections. How fear hijacks your brain in real time. When the amygdala detects a threat, real or imagined, it triggers a cascade that happens faster than conscious thought. Adrenaline floods the bloodstream. Heart rate accelerates. Breathing shallows. Muscles tense. Digestion shuts down. Vision narrows. And most critically, the prefrontal cortex goes offline. The prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking, problem solving, perspective, the ability to say, wait, this is not actually dangerous. Fear literally disables your capacity for reason, which means in the moments you most need clear thinking, your brain has chemically ensured you cannot access it. This is why people make catastrophic decisions under fear, why they say things they regret, why they freeze when they should act, why they run when they should stay. The amygdala does not care about your future. It only cares about immediate survival, and it will sacrifice your entire life to keep you alive right now. The 4 ways fear is silently controlling your life. Way number 1. Fear of failure keeps you from starting. The project you have been thinking about for months, the conversation you need to have, the change you know you need to make. You tell yourself you are waiting for the right time, the right circumstances, more preparation, more certainty. But underneath all of that, your amygdala has run the calculation. It has concluded that trying and failing is more dangerous than never trying at all. And it is keeping you exactly where you are. The paralysis feels like patience. It is fear wearing a disguise. Way number 2, fear of rejection keeps you performing. Every relationship where you are not fully yourself, every opinion you swallow, every truth you dilute to be more acceptable. The terror of being truly seen and found lacking is one of the most common and most crippling fears in human psychology. So people perform. They present a version of themselves carefully constructed to minimize the risk of rejection. And in doing so, they guarantee they will never experience real acceptance, because the self being accepted is not real. Way number 3, fear of the unknown keeps you in the familiar. The human brain treats uncertainty as threat. What is known, even if painful, feels safer than what is unknown. This is why people stay in bad jobs for years, why they remain in relationships that stopped working long ago, why they repeat patterns that hurt them. Because the pain is familiar, and familiar feels safe. The cage is comfortable. That is what makes it so effective. Way number 4, fear of success keeps you self-sabotaging. This one surprises most people, but many individuals unconsciously fear success more than failure. Because success brings visibility, responsibility, the possibility of losing what was gained, the expectation of maintaining something they are not sure they deserve. So they sabotage. subtly, consistently. They get close, and then they find a way to fail. Because staying small feels safer than risking the fall from somewhere higher. Why intelligent people are often the most fearful. Intelligence amplifies fear. A person with a highly active imagination and strong analytical ability can generate more detailed, more convincing, more elaborate catastrophic scenarios than someone who does not think deeply. They can map every possible way something could go wrong. They can construct entire futures of failure with vivid specificity. Their intelligence, the very quality that makes them capable of great things, becomes the engine of their paralysis. The smarter you are, the more important it is to learn to distinguish between genuine threat assessment and your brain's catastrophizing performance. How to rewire your fear response. Step 1. Name the fear with precision. Vague fear is the most powerful kind. I am afraid gives the amygdala full control. I am afraid that if I publish this work, people whose opinions I respect will think I am not good enough. Now you have something specific. Something that can be examined. Something that can be questioned. Precision reduces fear's power immediately. Step 2. Separate the story from the fact. Your brain presents fear as fact. It is not. It is a story, a prediction about a future that has not happened. Ask yourself, what is actually true right now in this moment? Not what might happen, not what could happen, what is actually happening. Most of the time, right now, you are safe. Your fear is anticipating a future, and the future is not real yet. Step 3. Do the thing afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in the presence of fear. The only way to teach your amygdala that something is safe is to enter it and survive. Every time you do the thing you feared, and nothing catastrophic happens, you rewrite the neural prediction. You do not wait to feel brave, you act, and the bravery follows. Step 4. Reframe failure as data. The fear of failure is built on the belief that failure is final. It is not. Every failure is information. Every mistake is refinement. Every rejection is redirection. The people who achieve extraordinary things are not people who never failed. They are people who failed repeatedly and chose to interpret each failure as part of the process rather than evidence of their inadequacy. The almond-sized structure in your brain has been running your life for long enough. It kept your ancestors alive on the savannah. But you are not on the savannah. You are here, with the ability to think, to question, to choose. Fear will always be present, but it doesn't have to be in charge. Subscribe to Mind Vault, because understanding your own fear is the beginning of real freedom.